welcome to Whirly Ball in Hurst, Texas. I just want to welcome right to the Hurst Invitational. I am Snowy Swanson here, ready to join you for some Group B action on Tournament. Ooh, Josh with a nice, easy lay-in. Invitational is a tournament where we mix players from all over the country. States we have represented on court right now is we got some Texas, we got Georgia from Atlanta, Cleveland, and Michigan. And Troy Montgomery. Might have recognized him from the World League earlier this year. And Troy's looking to get it. Oh, and he fired it just a bit low. And he goes rolling back out. Key call. Remember, you only spent 5 seconds in the key. As Trey Royals looking to get it. One of the Atlanta players. Oh, what a block. Nicely done by Gus. Daniel's got the ball, throwing it back over to Trey. The red team able to get a rebound on that. Trey looking around, trying to find the way to it. 2 points. Nice fourth wall shot. Not an easy grab. And Troy throwing it down over to Mikey. Mikey's looking for it. Ooh, able to sneak it right by. Oh, red team trying to get an easy angle there, can't quite get it. Daniel throwing it back out. As Mikey's got the ball. And it looks like we have a Chris Bolte here joining us.
Good morning.
Morning, bud.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, we're just watching Group B play for their first tournament.
Nice.
Yeah, we had seeding the last 2 days. There's Josh.
There's a shot.
Yeah, good job by Josh. He was on the podcast this past week before we got here to invite.
I listened to that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool that they're bringing in some faces that, you know, the rest of the nation may not actually know.
Yeah. And Josh isn't like one of these A players who's been around for 20 years. You know, he's a C player, I believe, out of Cleveland.
Yep.
So
they should be doing like a intro to. What are your favorite hobbies? Do you have any cats and dogs?
Welcome to this person.
2-on-1.
Oh no! Well, how unfortunate.
I think Gus ended up tipping that.
Yeah.
So Red's doing this like 2-back type play style.
Yeah.
Yellow's looks like Yellow's a little bit more rotative.
Yeah. We lost the goalie for the yellow team because he had to have work.
Who's the goalie?
Oh well, he came in. Kyle Kunzman, because he just came. He just came to help me out to make sure we get up to the full number of people.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So he was nice enough to cover for it, but now
Look at this wall.
Oh yeah.
See if they let him off. Nope. We're going to get a penalty.
Ooh. Nice.
Right over the middle. Bang, bang.
Oh. I'm not sure exactly Trey needed to get that extra height by sitting on the lift of that car,
Hey.
but he got it.
Hold on. There's always a reason. Offensive extension is like the least called penalty. Might as well do it.
Everyone's always watching the goalie. Nobody's watching the offensive player.
Especially when there's only one in the booth.
Oh, yeah. We're doing 11-minute halves. I'm kind of excited about that. There's
A little bit too long doing 15.
yeah, it's a little long.
Are you a little sore today?
Oh man, my legs are sore, my back is sore, my arms are sore.
Right in the middle.
Oh.
Drive around layup.
Brad Reedy. Oh, and he bricked it. Oh no, how unfortunate.
I don't think Brad gave him the copyright.
Yeah, that's the problem. You didn't pay. You got to pay your royalties before you head in there for that. Nice pass back over. Oh,
let's see what happens. This way.
And Troy's really like living in that key. That's his second key call.
And he's missed every shot from the key.
Yep, that's a little tough. If you're gonna get stuck, man, you gotta make it.
Yep.
Especially if you're in the open.
Rotation there.
Missed it. Missed that back out.
man.
Missed that back in.
There we go. That's good rotation on it. The yellow is following the ball.
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
playing,
Nope.
zone.
There you go, Howard.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Screens right down the middle.
I like right down the middle easy screens. You know what's great? Yesterday we had a three-tier tournament in the middle of the day, and we had uppers, middle, lowers, and I was playing in the middles, and man, those gaps were so nice. They were just there for days, and nobody was looking to block me as I was driving down, and I was like, oh, nobody scoop us up. They're just driving back towards the wall. I was like, man, this is easy. We got up for our games, and I was like, where'd my windows go?
Yeah.
Oh, my windows are gone.
Well, I think that's one of, I mean, besides the speed of the game, and this correlates, but one of the things with when you're playing uppers or A, like gaps are very far in between. Like almost, you never get them, and so if you're a gap shooter trying to move up, you're going to struggle because they go away pretty quick. You got to be able to shoot over a screen or shoot over people. Scoreboard's freaking out.
What do you mean it's freaking out? It's fine. Okay. Well, hold on 1 second. We'll be right back with you. Oh.
So Kyle, the ref, is sleep deprived.
Oh,
Yeah. So it may be a situation that he is seeing things.
Oh, good. That bodes well for us since he is on our team.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, we got a wall. Let's see what they do to break it. I'm just going to shoot this right here. Take 3.
Yeah.
Wall to keep the wall.
Take that. Yeah. Defense is set. Oh, don't drive at where the goalie.
That keeps happening.
I mean, if you set a screen, you don't need to take it over where the gap is.
Yeah.
Take it where it's most difficult. That way it's super impressive when you hit it.
I think he was looking for a gap. I think that was the problem. It's like, I don't need a 4-foot screen. And pass over.
Oh, right there. Nice.
Now that was a 3-on-1.
Yeah, well, you know, what's better than 2-on-1? 3-on-1.
Not when you get that on. That'd be.
It's a wash. Doesn't even count. I mean, nicely done.
Oh, pick.
Yeah.
Got to work together.
Yep. There you go, Daniel.
Their screen right down the middle.
Daniel.
Going back to help. I mean, they're just looking for their own shots right now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they got 2-on-1 underneath, but can he get him the ball?
Yeah. That's a delay.
Delay. That's the delay. It's fine. Okay, if Kyle thought the scoreboard's messing up, then, you know.
Yeah. Does Kyle actually know what delay game is?
I would think so. I mean, he's practiced with us twice. Here in Texas, we're real good at calling delay. Here, there's one penalty you'll hear. It's a
nice shot. There you go. I think he's scored almost every point. It's like 6 out of the 8.
Yep.
Got to hit your layups. There we go.
Nice.
Just give it to that guy. He's in the 23 car anyway.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I'm assuming
Langford. It's Mike Langenfield. Oh man, I should.
I thought we submitted something where we all looked like Stephen Montgomery.
Yeah. So here's the thing. That was assuming that I was going to be able to get graphics and all that stuff done. That
yeah.
did not seem to quite happen.
Here's your screw. Bang. Oh.
Yeah, my plan was to do kind of like what we did with the league.
Why does Hurst go back? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up.
Scared of getting beat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. He's filling. Like he waited to fill to see where the gap was going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, of the things to do, that's not the worst.
Sure. I agree. But there are worse things.
You could go pick your own player.
Turnovers. Being stuck in the key.
Yeah.
5-man offense.
Well, I mean, that's how you get layups. That's how you get layups. If you send no 5, they can't stop all of you.
Reverse wall.
The reverse wall.
We're going to get the delay game and the points.
Perfect. Yes.
If I get 3 and you get 2, I win. Nice shot. Red's starting to make a little comeback.
Yeah.
He gave it to the wrong team.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah.
We should probably fix that.
Yeah. It was 16-12, and then Red scored. So it should have been 16-14.
Ah. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll
I'll
take
go
a
do that.
Yep. We're gonna take a break here real quick, and we will be right back with you.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. I can't lie and say it was easy. I looked at everything in a different light. I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
All right. And we are back. Bolty was fixing the, make sure we got the score right. We have the score right now. And he is in the booth. They're going to have a little bit of a powwow chat, do a little bit of coaching. I think, getting him some water. That's a good call. Start the second half. No. You're not going to sit down and talk to me? You just bullshit around for a little bit? Yeah. See if I can get a Joseph Tiffany. The man, the legend. Walter looking at him get an easy shot there, and he tried to fire it around somebody. It's tough, but he'll get a rebound. Nicely done. Daniel's got it. Yeah, the red cars so far on this court have been better all weekend, and they started to kind of even out after I was able to really start digging into them. It's the way these cars go. They're all handmade, so each one runs a little different speed, and sometimes you get all the same speed all together. It's real rough. But, you know, we make it happen. We make it work. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. I'm just relaxing. I'm going to pop on a headset and... All right. You hear? Yep. All right, talk a little bit so I can... Perfect. All right. And I got Nate Kiefer here with me. He's one of our... playing in our Group A. How do you feel the tournament's been so far?
It's been going all right. We are the 5th seed, so...
It's one better than me?
Yeah. It's always a good start, so we'll see how it goes. Our team's kind of been all over the place, so we beat like the #1 seed, and then we lost to like the easy team. So
your 5th seed and my 6th seed are the only 2 teams to beat Sammy.
I know, that's weird.
Yep.
So.
I mean, we're just doing what we do.
Yep.
Yes.
We held one team to 4 points, and then we got lit up like 50 points one game. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was the 4 point. that is true. That happened, and then. So you guys had 6 points that game before.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I found out 2 of those were penalties. So technically, we were even.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's no real better.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, it's all balancing out here.
Looks like this game's been going pretty good so far.
Yeah. There was a little score mix-up, but we got that fixed. Walter, of course, is doing Walter stuff.
Yeah. Figured he would be.
Mike had been the main scorer for Yellow, and he hasn't quite gotten going as far in the second half.
Gotcha. Still early. People are warming up.
Oh yeah. It's the toughest thing with the morning tournaments.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta get your brain right. You gotta get your arm moving. You gotta do all the things.
Yeah. I mean, none of us really play in the mornings,
No. Oh, my practice don't start till 7:30. And so
7:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
7:30.
I see you guys always play leagues like way late too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's why I started the stream, because I know that Seattle guys with y'all's 2 hour behind us.
Yeah,
so I'm like, at least I may get like 2 or 3. Because it goes till 10 o'clock here. It's only 8 o'clock there. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Gus playing in both tournaments will be too for him.
Yeah, well, we've got their permanent sub. Like the plan.
They got someone coming?
No. I think we're just going to rotate one team, one person. You can grab an upper level player. They just can't leave the hole.
Okay.
They just got to sit in the hole.
Okay.
And I feel like that's not terrible. I mean, because as long as they're stay-at-home goalie and never leave, like literally just sit back there.
I'll play a game for them if they want me to.
Yeah, just sit back there, just protect them, don't let it live, because that's what Kyle Kunzman was doing.
Yeah.
So he was just sitting back there, just protecting them, and that's what I said. Yeah, whoever has Kyle, just make sure that he plays goalie and sits back there, and then during tournament we'll just rotate whoever's there.
There you go. Kyle just had to work today, or?
Yeah, he had work. He also did me a favor by coming in. Yeah. Some last-minute drops.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh. Ow. Yep, that's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, especially when you're not wearing the seatbelt.
Mikey. Yep.
Yeah, still warming up.
Yeah, well, he tends to treat the backboard like it did something to him. He's our Eric LaPlante, except Eric is much more accurate.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Eric, I can't.
Eric fires it. I'm always every time I fight, I'm scared to block it. Is that why he does that? Is that a way to protect himself?
No, I think it's just
punish you.
Those little guys, that you got to take every opening they got. So
y'all can't just go up and shoot over, huh?
I can say that, since I'm tall. So
yeah, exactly. Nate has a really, really, really good high shot that he's able to just get it up and over most people. So. Nicely done.
This is this the second half?
This is second half.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so we're coming down to the wire here. Oh, and rare miss for a layup.
Those very often. That's his bread and butter.
Yeah. Well, you know what the problem is? He didn't pay royalties to Brad Reading for the drive around layup. That's the goal. That's what you got to do.
Opening there for Mike.
Yep, nicely done. 2-on-1 set up. Back over. Nice pass. There. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Ruska in 18, that's tough. He'll take that stuff kind of hard. He'll feel like he could have done something more. It's like, nah, man, there's until one like that, it's gonna happen. You just do what you can.
2-on-1, you just try and get in the way and hopefully, like, maybe get a rebound or.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, nice hit.
Nice push.
Yep. And
Got him too.
Yep. Troy got stuck in the key twice in the first half, and I think that may be why they're having a little bit of issues getting him the ball.
I've had a little bit of issues with that here too, just because I'm so used to Seattle being able to move. So.
Here you legitimately can stick on somebody where they can't move.
Oh yeah.
I've watched Gary, my partner here. He could sit behind somebody and just hold them forever.
Tied it up.
Yeah.
This is a good first one.
Oh yeah. Man. Mikey. Mikey.
Force it.
That's tough. That's why you throw it off the back wall there, or backboard.
Yeah.
Not easy to do.
Just got that one right in there.
Another layup. That's tough. Turnovers will kill you. Missed passes. Can't have it. Mikey, what he needs to do right here is really just feed into Walter. Just feed through Walter. He's getting aggravated. He's got to get him relaxed. Needs because now Walter's inside his own head.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna have next shot he comes up. If he doesn't hit it, he's gonna be in serious trouble. Shooters like pitchers.
Oh yeah, for sure. You get in your head so much.
There we
Nice
go.
shot.
Good. All right, back on track now.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
Yep, moving in with a tie game. Overtime rules are we're going to do 3-minute halves.
Yeah.
Both sides get a time with both times get each
color.
Thank you. Yes, I'm on a total of 7 hours sleep over 3 days.
Yeah.
So
I bet.
brain may be a little mush at this point, but you know.
Perfect for whirly ball.
Oh yeah. You don't need to think. Just go.
Yep.
Sometimes I think that's actually what happens. They just whoosh, go. Don't even think about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
There's a lot of that here, it seems like.
Oh, Mike's just going to drive around him. Walter made too wide of a turn to let him in. We have a clutch cars here. Not all centers have clutch cars, so if you turn too fast, you'd actually slow your car down and bring you to a crawl.
Very hard to adjust to for me.
Yeah. And Seattle has the brain car, and they instant on full speed.
I think the thing that kills me the most is just the reverse. I'm just so used to flipping into reverse.
To go catch stuff, you just can't do that.
Yeah.
In fact, you have to. It's opposite. So
more like mirroring here,
like in Seattle, you guys here you have to protect your nose at all times. In Seattle, you don't have to. You can use your nose to push people out and do stuff, and so like you end up using your nose to actually do a lot of the work. And here you have to protect it like it's your lightsaber.
Yeah.
So like it's a completely different driving style.
Well, it looks like Yellow pulled this one off. Made those last couple nice shots.
Yeah. Nicely done there, fellers.
Mike will be rubbing that in on Walt.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mike, yeah. Oof, man. Yeah. All right. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Feel your home is too humid and slightly musty? Do you have that room or side of the house you don't use because it's too hot or too cold? Do you have family members struggling with health issues or allergies? Then contact Energy Attic and transform your living spaces by transforming your attic. Energy Attic uses a 3-part energy reduction system to make your home or office as comfortable and energy efficient as possible, saving you money, reducing your carbon footprint, and improving indoor air quality. Who doesn't want to save money, breathe cleaner air, and sleep better? Energy Attic helps improve your home climate control, reduces those cold and hot pockets, makes it more comfortable throughout, and saves you up to 40% on your energy bill. It's fast and easy to schedule your free Energy Attic audit. Simply visit EnergyAttic.com and fill out the form. Virtual appointments are available as well. Now is the time to get your project started. So let Energy Attic show you how much you can love the comfort of your home. EnergyAttic.com. Attic solutions to transform your life.
There's a time and a place for everything.
As you'll see, projections for the next quarter are...
He shoots, he scores! 2 points for team middle management.
The office is not one of them.
Jack, can I see you in my office?
No pouting, it's your ball. Let's see what you got.
But Whirly Ball is. For corporate events, team building, and private parties, Whirly Ball in Hurst and Plano is electric fun. Test your skills on the arcade games. Zip around in your Whirly Bug for a Whirly Ball competition. Or play the most affordable laser tag in the city. Learn more at whirlyball.info.
You on live, and Snowy is back here with Noah Aaron.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing?
That's right. I'm getting ready to go play, but Noah here will be taking care of all you followers and viewers that we have. Of at least 2 are here, and so that's what matters.
You know what, Snowy? Before you go, thank you so much for your tireless efforts getting this stream up. You've been working on it all weekend, and it really is an impressive show that we've got a very comfortable setup. And good luck out there.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
In this playoff game. All right, so we are about to begin the upper division tournament. Looks like on this team, on this court, it looks like we're going to have Joe Tiffany's team, which is team number 6. That became team 1, so they're team 1 actually now. And Chris Bolte's team. Or maybe Chris is just out there. No, Snowy's out there too. All right. Is this 1 and 5? So Joe's team coming into this is favored in the standings. They are the favorites to win in this first game of the double elimination tournament, 6-team tournament. So seeds 3 and 5, and 4 and 6, I think, are playing each other. And Joe's team is the 3rd seed. Oh, and I think Chris, that's right. So the 3rd seed would get to play the bottom seed. So that's what's going on. Joe's team is the 3rd seed. Snowy's team with Chris Bolte is the 6th seed, and they're both playing this the first game to kick us off here in the 2024 Snowy Invite. We are interleaving the lower tournament and the upper tournament. The lower tournament, they have had some great games, as you saw. So on court 1, got a couple score game there. In court 2, there was another one-score game. Just a great way to start it off. A lot of great whirly ball happening this weekend. It's been an absolutely delightful tournament with another mini tournament snuck in the middle there. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the draft that was streamed a couple of days ago. And this is the outcome after seeding. So the number 1 seed in this tournament is Sam Kim's all-shooter team. That's Sam, Beckett, Tim, BJ, and Derek. And they are the number 1 seed. They only lost, I don't even know if they lost 2 games. No, they lost 2 games. That's right. They lost 2 games. And Clint's team, which is Clint, Carter, myself, David Bernard, and Stephen Montgomery, lost 3 games, putting them in the 2nd seed. Joe's team, I think, lost 4 and tied 1 for the 3rd seed. So it's been a pretty great tournament. The teams have been pretty exciting to watch. There's been really good parity. It has seemed like everybody could win. Now, going into the tournament, a twist that I think I'll have to forget about. So we started playing with 10-minute halves. And then during the mini tournament on Saturday yesterday, we played with 12-minute halves. And then once the schedule got behind later in the day, and we returned to the 6-team divisions, we reduced the halves to 7-minute halves. And I'll tell you, going from 12-minute halves to 7-minute halves, all of a sudden, why is play stopping? What's happening? We're in the middle of it. Oh, it's halftime. Comes out and surprised you. And now we're going to go to 15-minute halves. And I'll tell you, it changes that natural rhythm that you've got. And joining me on the mic as this game starts is John Hansen.
Hello, Noah. Thank you for waving me over to join you.
Good morning.
Yes. So I won't be much help here other than just whimsy and wisecracks because I don't really know the uppers that well. I don't commiserate with them much. Down in the lower classes, in the steerage class of whirly ball, I don't cross paths with many of these fellas. They're all nice guys, but
well, let's consider this collaboration the end of your isolation and the beginning of your commingling with those elitist jerks up here in the uppers.
Yes, with those ivory towers.
Yeah. And so you can see Brad Batania with the ball, starting us off in 23, which has been the hot car all weekend. Nice wall crush on the right side. Bolte has an opportunity to go poach, and he takes it. Takes Brad Doby's back as goalie. Brad, an excellent goalie, but also a phenomenal shooter. So if you get a chance to take Brad out of it, it's a good idea. Joe is making a move, collapsing the wall up the center. Gus is circling around as Brad Batania is going to get a layup to start us off. And let's see, we got a Bolte really well positioned in the opposite key if they can get the ball down there to him. A no-look quick shot.
Key clock started a little late there. Sometimes it's a little hard to find it if you don't ref here much, so you can get an extra second if they're not paying close attention.
Especially as it's likely that this is the referee's first game of the day, and in whirly ball terms, this is considered early.
Yeah, this is the warm-up. Also, Court 1's a little trickier than Court 2. Court 2 is a really nice, well-designed little box, all nicely labeled, and then you got the numerical keypad on Court 1. It's a little tougher to read.
I'm going to go counterculture here.
Oh.
I just comfortable with a 10-key numpad.
Okay.
I kind of prefer Court 1.
Oh, all right.
So Court.
I respect your right to be wrong. That's awesome. Good for you.
Okay, we've got a little defensive struggle here. Steve chooses to wedge.
That's a Brad.
Yeah, they have been working these really deep 3-on-2s.
Key got about an extra second and a half there.
He's still in the key, yeah.
Yeah, that should have expired already. But
it's 5 in the key. Batania got snagged. So the last 2 possessions, Chris Bolte has put up 2 snap shots. Unsuccessfully.
Uncharacteristically. Is that Kyle that hit that in the 18?
That was Kyle in the 18. A straight screenshot up the middle, about 3 welds. Beautiful, beautiful take. And back on defense. Joe's coming. Watch Joe, wide open.
I'm watching him. That was very nice. What a lovely shot. Kudos to him. I hear he's quite good.
Joe can ball, man.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Like I said, down in the basement. I don't play much with Joe, but it's all good.
And Mario, I love watching and playing with Mario. He does everything that the team needs,
yes, he does.
Including that little block interception. He's kind of sometimes when you're scouting teams, like, okay, we got to watch Joe, and we got to watch Brad Dobies, and we got to watch Brad Batania. And if you forget about Mario, he will kill you. He'll pop up and do great work. Here, Yellow trying to make a break for it. They kind of got something. You'll notice they could have overcommitted there, but Joe went into the key on the other side and required 2 people to come back to go save him. That shot so...
A little unfortunate. They're upside down on defense now. This is going to be an unfortunate possession for them. Is that Brad? Nope, that's not Brad. Who's that in the 5? That's Mario.
That's Mario.
Okay, sorry. A lot of backs of heads of guys I don't know that well. What
Oh.
a nice drive. Couldn't execute it on the
Gus may be able to put...
underneath.
Oh, nice. And he's out of the key, somehow out of the key.
Well,
and Red's
again,
going to get another possession.
Somehow is the bonus second and a half. It's a tough button on the opposite side.
The possession clock, got reset, unfortunately. And the referee's calling out.
Good referee. It's good referee.
Clock. 3-2-1 is why Mario shot that in between scoops. On the possession clock count from the referee. There's Bolte with a screenshot.
Just cold to start the morning, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at that shot. You got to pick up Joe. Not mad at that shot. It was early in the possession. His back was turned a little bit, but...
He kind of needs to get himself going. If you feel it, shoot it. And because a Bolte who's not hitting his shots leads to a team here that is not going to be successful.
Well,
you kind of need him doing his thing, I think.
I would also contend that there are, like Steve right now, should be able to drill this.
Yeah.
This team and in the uppers, you should not have to rely on any individual shooter. Bolte should be able to go ice cold and play goalie, and your team should still win. I honestly think that's one of the reasons their team is struggling a little bit is they're depending so myopically
on Bolte,
and I'm not sure that they necessarily have to.
Yeah. What a lovely, another polite disagreement. I concede the point. You're absolutely right. But see, this is how you handle disputes. With gentlemanly commiseration, and hopefully we reach a greater understanding together. Red with the ball. Is that Mario up top?
It's Mario up top.
Nice.
You got Batania down low. Batania's really the commentator's curse. I was about to say.
Yeah, he's having a
lights
wonderful
out.
game so far.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, stick another needle in the doll there. Why don't you know? Nice
beautiful.
Shot. There's Bolte.
All right. That angle shot. He's really comfortable there.
He's awake now.
It's funny. Steve is also very comfortable taking that angle shot. But only one can search for
Mario
that at a time.
corner.
Rick in the defense.
Couldn't
Mario
quite get it. Good positioning for Brad.
Beautiful. Back and forth off the backboard.
Excellent rebound angle positioning.
And look at this rotation here.
So nice.
Oh, Joe was calling for Dobies to take the shot, so Joe could go back. Yeah. See, there's another thing.
There's the shot.
Beautiful. So there's that over-reliance, and Joe's worked on that, or had to work on that. Teams with Joe, just give Joe the ball and let him cook, right?
Yeah, okay.
But in that position, Joe read that actually between the two of them, Brad Dobies coming up. It was better to get to him, and Joe should go back on defense.
3-on-2 now.
And he's got to fight that team deference to make sure. Great bump by Kyle.
Nice. Very nice. Who is that in the 8 car? In yellow. They just passed it up.
Yeah, let me see here.
Because whoever it was, he did an excellent job covering the 2.
Is that Snowy?
No. So is
it?
Yeah,
that's Snowy in the 8 car.
When does he wear a hat? Much less an orange one. I thought that was a Tennessee Volunteers hat. And I was like, well, that's not Snowy. We got a big old screen in front of us, but it's
Kyle!
Very nice.
I think
Mario's going to pick that up.
This may be controversial because I have no statistics,
sure.
And it's an opinion that I'm going to present as fact. But I believe, in my heart of hearts,
I'm listening.
Kyle has the most blocks of anybody this weekend.
Well, and there's no way. The research isn't there. But I'll tell you what, even if you're wrong, there's no one who can prove that there's anyone else that has more. So
numbers don't lie. And my feelings about the numbers feel like they don't lie.
That's right.
Either.
And silent numbers don't say anything at all. So it's all straight vibes. And I'm grateful for your insights. 4.5 to go here.
Batania over Kyle. So that's Atlanta on Atlanta. You know, that's another thing that I love watching in these tournaments is people tend to have a lot more confidence when they're playing against someone from their home center because they have so many more reps. So all those jitters and they're like, oh, I can beat this guy one-on-one,
or I can't, so I know I need to pass it off. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much more confidence, so much more certainty.
Good bump from Mario, just enough. There it is.
Excellent bump. And Brad Dobies, again, so here you go. Brad Dobies.
Was it Mario that hit that bump, or was that Brad? Brad? I'm sorry. They're blue shirts. It's tough to tell.
Oh, it could have been Brad.
Yeah. Well, whoever it was. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Bolty up top.
So
with the ball.
Brad Dobies, I really like. You know, he was an offensive leader of his team.
He's in the 17 red, right?
Yes,
okay.
Until he started playing with the Olas, and he became much more defensive, just what that team needed. But to sleep on Brad,
we got two
offensive weapon. We committed 4 up.
Yeah, we got
Mario and Batania are going to fix it.
Good recovery. It's a good recovery. There's Mario at the top. Scoop. Steve with a scoop on him. Nice pass.
Bounce pass under Steve. Joe from 3.5, 4 wilds on the move. And look at that shot and inside his goalie. Nice and job. Brad Dobies. Yeah.
Very nice.
Bolty in the key.
Yeah. Again, another late start, but it's tough, man. It's tough. Because what you don't want to do is smash it without looking, because otherwise you're going to put 2 points on the board for red and not realize it.
Yeah.
And then you got problems to fix later.
But you can see how red is using all the weapons they have.
Well, you can see it. I'm reacting to it as it happens.
Well, and as we call out Brad Batania, as we call out Brad Dobies, as we see Joe Tiffany there, we talk about Mario. Just really playing a team game together here. 5 men on defense, and then they'll figure it out. Yep. Right now you see Joe and Mario popping out to wedge the screens. Joe coming back as he sees the hole. Paying extra attention to Bolty. As Snowy lines up an angle shot.
Joe and Mario both in position to go when the time comes.
Yeah, and Mario able to wedge Snowy in that shot. And here a 4-man wall because they were playing a 5-man defense opportunity. Red Cars had been slightly better, so
Mario's
playing a
got
5-man defense and forcing Yellow to play a high wall. Excellent strategy here as they use half their possession to get through that wall and get a great shot for Brad Batania. So smooth and so energy efficient.
What a wonderful day he's having.
It's Brad Batania. You know, it's one of those guys that'll kill you without looking like they're working hard. It makes it just extra frustrating because I'm usually covered in sweat and not doing nearly as much.
I'm not a hyperbole man, and I don't like to throw words like hero around. But for a guy I don't know, I would say Brad Batania is a real inspiration to me. So I appreciate what he's done to motivate and inspire with his exceptional play so far in this first half.
And Brad Dobies getting a block.
Possession up, red ball. Pass up to Mario. Near side wing to Brad Dobies. Just missed the pass to Joe.
I think Joe was expecting him to shoot. Yeah. But what's nice again, they're up by 20 points here.
It's a good start in an 11-minute half.
Yeah. So my team plays the winner of this team. My team got the
So you got the bye. Must be nice.
It's pretty nice.
Must be nice. I'm on the hard side of the bracket. So we won our first game, though. So take that, Kevin Broussard. Blocked my shot. I took one, and he blocked it. I thought we were friends, but you learn a lot about people when other people come around.
There's the goalie union that's supposed to look out for each other.
Yeah, so a mentorship type situation. It's kind of an abusive mentorship, ultimately, is what I found this weekend. Did it to me twice.
The student is supposed to become the master.
Yeah.
Wow, nice shot.
Yeah. Back to 20. Oh, no. Yeah, 20 point again.
That's Kalen. Kalen, who had been floating much of this half, able to get a screenshot as Snowy moves up to the cherry position.
It's just the unseen play. Mario with a nice bump to free up Brad Batania to come up. Oh, we got to beat. Oh, I see it is. Half was over. All right. I was like, man, Gus is going to unblocked path to the goal, but again, poor situational on my part. That's why I'm down in the C- level. So, but it's good to have. I have goals. I have ambitions. Someday, C+. So you've played a lot more on court 1 than I have.
Yeah.
What's the car balance? Do you feel there's an advantage
Red's
in the red?
better.
Red's better?
Now, we have...
Definitively. That was declarative and fast.
Yeah, red's better. It had been all yesterday. Things, I don't know what work had been done overnight or this morning or how things have been going. We did change out a couple of stinkers in yellow. So I'll say when we first started on Saturday, the red cars were 20 points a half better.
Okay, wow.
We swapped a car body, red to yellow,
okay,
and they were 10 points a half better.
Okay.
Yesterday, a yellow car absolutely just died, and they swapped it out, and it became better. For a while, I thought yellow might have been better, but really it's just because I had one of the good yellow cars.
Right.
It has been getting more and more and more even, and so it may at this point be entirely placebo.
Okay.
That red is better, but I'll tell you this: the placebo effect is real.
Yeah.
Hence my definitive red is better.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. No equivocation for you, Noah.
That's
Again,
right.
We don't know each other that well, but I respect that. As the first dots you connect paint the picture of a man, sometimes unfairly. But I would say the early dots for you, from my perspective, all positive.
Excellent.
There you go.
Excellent. I will also refer to my actual equivocation when I said the red is better, but it might be the placebo effect.
Yeah, well, still, that's humility.
That's okay.
That's not equivocation, that's humility.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It's because I'm a saint.
Yes. This is why I'm going to win Mr. Congeniality this weekend and stuff like this.
Kalen with a nice...
we give that award out, right? Do we do that at Invitationals?
You know what? There's nothing stopping us.
Oh, goodness.
All right, nice wall here, taking a while to decay.
So, let me ask you a strategic question here.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm generally on a defensive lockdown sort of team. I'm very blessed lately. I've got some good shooters, and we're playing a different way. Yeah. But I've been in games where I'm not even kidding. We get up 4 points with like 5 minutes to play, and it's stall ball time. It's stall ball time. You basically want to milk that lead because that's not our strength. You got a 20-point lead in the inferior cars. Are you trying to extend it and let the clock be your sixth man, or do you want to keep shooting while you're hot, don't necessarily wait out your possessions if you've got a shot in the first 5 or 6 seconds?
Yeah,
what do you do? What's the upper level solution here?
Well, so this is a matter of opinion, but I think it's fact.
And here's some equivocation. But okay, so there's the definitive. You're just a man for all seasons here. All right. They are taking their time.
What I would say is, if you are scoring lots and lots of points, and you are very specifically, if the differential between your two teams is growing, don't change.
Yep.
Do not change. I have seen a number of teams do the okay, we're growing a lead, we're up by 6, there's 4 minutes
Dobies
left.
that picked that one off?
That was Dobies.
Very nice.
On a pass to Snowy across the court. And so you're up by 6, and maybe there's 5 minutes left, and you're like, okay, slow it down, everybody, slow it down.
That's only 3 possessions, and you're going to get at least 5 or 6.
A 6-point lead goes away? Yeah, exactly. So if it's working, do not change. Only change when you recognize something's not working.
Now
until the last 2 minutes.
So it's kind of like the end of game in a basketball game, though. It's a 10-possession game if we don't start going to the 3, and you are at 8.5 minutes.
Yep.
So you're only going to get maybe 11 or 12 more possessions if you can slow the game down enough.
Right.
So at this point, I feel like they're being very responsible with their offensive decision making.
Yeah,
aggression without
if you can.
Haste.
So the other thing is, so now we've changed halves.
Yeah.
So you do get a chance to figure out what strategy do you want in the different cars, especially if there is a significant car disparity. Play it slower in the slower cars. It started out, there was what I would consider to be kind of a traditional, Kalen with that nice wavy in the face defense, I love that. It started out with kind of a traditional, if you start in the slow cars, you have the advantage, because if you can keep it close in the first half and the second half, you can
pile it up. Yeah.
You can pile it up. And then that turned into, if you can get the good cars first,
build
and you can build a 20-point lead.
Put the pressure on.
And then just gum it up with the slow cars, a defensive, take all 30 seconds, only give them, 10 possessions in the second half.
Mario got the 2-on-1. Car's just not quite there for Brad to really take advantage of the 2-on-1, but...
And it became a 3-on-2 as Joe dove into the corner. in that 6 that had been the fast car all of yesterday.
It looks like that yellow 18 might be the weakest car on the court right now. Just a preview of what I'll be playing goalie in later. So.
Yeah, there were definitely, red had cars that could transition. Yellow would often have one car that could not transition as Gus drops the ball, and Bolte might make him pay for it. Oh, my goodness.
That's heads-up play. Tough one for Gus. If you don't have the low end or you're stalled out, to just watch a guy like that circumnavigate you, heartbreaking. We're under 7 now, and it's an 18-point game.
Mario checking the defenses. He feels that Chris needs a little bit of help. Dobie's also feeling that Gus needs a little bit of help, but they both want to make sure they get a good shot opportunity.
Good rebound by Kyle. Fast rebound. Kind of want to press the pace a little. You don't want to rush.
How quickly Mario got on Bolte's bumper there to help out Gus. Kalen takes effectively, I'd call it a screenshot, even though it may have been a gap. Batania out, lurking. Joe trying to accelerate with his canoe paddling.
Mario in the corner.
Pull some space. Batania's going to have a screenshot. Joe's going for the screenshot, but Kalen's in a really good wedge position, which means Dobies is going to get the rotation. Oh, just missed. And again, that's over Kyle.
18 points, 6 minutes.
Has the most
16
blocks in the tournament. Just a high shot over Gus.
Everyone's saying this, Noah. Everything I'm hearing is about how Kyle is just blocking at will, and no one can keep pace with him.
That's really all it is. Okay, nice screenshot here if he turns and shoots. Set it up, make sure, love it.
And he's going to get his own rebound.
I need to study the way Mario plays and try to figure out how to help my team.
Translate the tablets, the engravings.
Did somebody just blocked Joe? Steve, Kyle, and Brad were all there, and I didn't see who blocked it.
Let me paint a picture. Noah's hands are up and have stayed up like he's signaling a touchdown for a solid 8 seconds.
Blocking Joe Tiffany on a screenshot is makes my heart aflutter. Also, I'm going to give that block to Kyle to pass the stats.
Sure. Just one more for him.
Yeah.
To extend the lead.
It feels like a safe
Many people are saying this. I've heard many times that Kyle is the premier shot blocker.
Everyone is saying it. He has the best blocks.
It's everywhere I go, I'm hearing it. 5 minutes, 16 points, yellow with the ball. If you're red, you don't want to go too early, but it is 16 points.
I mean,
one more possession before you need to start thinking about shooting the three. Well, yellow right into the lane.
Oh,
that's tough. And right after the block, maybe the block, rattled his confidence a little bit. Oh, Gus lost the scoop. Bolte hit it. 14 points now at 4.5 minutes. Gus can't get to his scoop because Bolte's boxing him out. And look at Mario. What a teammate.
Oh, Chris considering blocking the scoop.
He took a swat at it with his scoop. Considering it. What a monster. And I don't mean, what a good shooter. I mean, what a human monster. What a degenerate. It's one more guy out of the race for Mr. Congeniality.
Yeah. Swatting a teammate throwing a scoop. Definitely immediately disqualifies you.
Mario and Brad in the two-man game. Dobie's at midcourt, does not want to give up anything that he doesn't have to.
Here.
Oh my goodness. Hey, who got that block there, Noah?
That was Kyle.
Was
Phillips.
It Kyle? Wow.
And that was Atlanta on Atlanta, so that's those guys know each other.
Domestic violence.
Oh,
Kalen?
inside rim. Yeah, Kalen hitting the inside of the rim as it comes back.
3.5, 16 points.
It's not impossible, but it is desperation times. As Brad Dobie's trying to find Batania.
Just a little high.
Yeah. Taking a lot of time off the clock. Joe trying to put an ice pick in the chest with a long three. Steve wiggles free. Steve getting a shot.
Put it up. From the corner.
To Bolte. Yeah. Nice angle.
Back to Steve. Underneath. Another two.
Love to see it. Love to see it. I love, it feels like that was such a beautiful play. It would be nice to see Red play like that a lot
throughout. It is day 3. So I did the math, and like literally in the last like 37 or 38 hours, I at least have been in the car for almost 5 hours. And that's a lot of bumping around, you know.
I haven't done the math, but again.
And I didn't play in any knockout tournament games in the 4-man.
Oh, you didn't play any in the 4-man. We played a whole tournament on top of that.
Yeah, I'm saying, no, I'm saying I did not make it out of the pool of play. So some people played,
the one game.
That's another 28 minutes.
Yeah.
It's another half an hour of collisions. So.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I haven't done the tabulation for myself. I'm sure because it's
I have
symmetric.
math, yeah. So.
We will be equivalent, but I'll tell you this. My body agrees with you.
Yeah.
I feel a little battered.
So, Nate Parrish, official massage therapist of the Whirly Ball community. Wow. He's not available today. He does a brisk trade at Nationals and Invitationals when he's around with his massage table. He got a lot of work in yesterday, but he's not here today because man's got a day job, and we're missing him. 14 points, minute and a half, red ball. I think we're just having fun now.
The referees called delay of game on Joe in the last 2 minutes. It's worth remembering that if the game score differential if the game is within 3 points in the last 2 minutes, and if Joe were to tip that ball like that and get called for
you tie it up,
the game would be immediately over and tied. If Joe was on the team that prior to that infraction had been leading.
Oh, a lot more than 3 points, though.
Yeah, with a 16-point lead, it wasn't as
under a minute. It's down to 11 because of the penalty.
And they turned it into a 3-point play. Bolte double rimmed out for a 3.
Pass up to Mario. He's just having fun. Back to Brad. Not quite a 3. Not quite on. Buddy, it's been wonderful. Thank you for inviting me, but I am on deck.
Oh,
so I'm going to go stretch and get limber.
Beautiful.
And, until next time.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, John. Thank you for joining us.
Good job, Yellow Team.
And the final 15 seconds as Batania races Kyle. And there it is. Joe Tiffany's team advances to play Clint Fisher's team in the next round of this side of the bracket. We'll get an update from Court 2. Barrett's team was the favored team in that one, playing against Tom Benavides and Ross Wunderlich's team. So we'll see who, we'll get the report as soon as it is available. Next on deck is, let's see here. Is this the winner's bracket of the middle tournament? We'll get confirmation soon. But it'll be a, so we just had the upper 6 teams on display. Now we'll get the lower 6 teams on display. Some great whirly ball has been happening all weekend. These teams have been, to call them lower is a little bit reductive. These folks have been playing excellent. They're playing good, smart whirly ball. See who we got out there. Looks like Stephen Montgomery, Kelsey, Scotty, Greg Garcia, Gary Lung. And on the other team, it looks like, is that Beth and Brett and John? This will be the third game this morning as the tournament day will come to a close here. The final day of the 2024 Snowy Invite. as Brad Montgomery. Oh, we've got some players off the court. Jay Fania just walked in. How did the game go, Jay? What was the result? Oh my goodness! It sounds like the report I'm getting from Jay is on court 2, and it's definitely worth one looking up. So, Tom Benavides, Ross Wunderlich playing against Barrett's team. Jay was just saying that he hit a game-winning 2 with in the final possession until Barrett got the ball. Oh, and Jay shot the game-winning 2 over Barrett. That's an important distinction. That should be worth more points. And then Barrett was able to get the ball and shoot a game-winning 3, the actual game-winning 3. With just single-digit seconds remaining. And Barrett's team will advance in the winner's bracket. Sounds like it was really exciting. Some back and forth, last possession action. Oh, what's the ruling? Oh. Amazing. A little controversy. So there was just a ruling, a clarification on the three-point line. Apparently Barrett's game-winning 3 was just ruled to be a game-tying 2, and so they just ran out to play an overtime session on court 2. So still finishing that upper playoff game on court 2, and I apologize. That's not on this stream. I believe the Whirly Freak is recording it. It is possible there is another stream with Court 2. I'm not certain how to make that available. Okay, Court 2 is being recorded, I'm told, and will be uploaded at a later date. Stephen Montgomery is just sat down and is going to join us. Doesn't matter. Stephen, good morning, sir. Oh, technical difficulties. Stand by. Did you just put the microphone in front of your mouth?
Sure.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, talk me through it. Have you played a game this morning?
No, we're up next. We're on the same team.
That's right. You were out in a car, and I got very confused.
I was not in a car.
Maybe it was just...
I was refereeing at one point. Maybe you saw me on the court.
Perhaps not. It is...
But it looks like we're underway here on court 1.
My apologies. Super early morning. Also, everywhere I look, there's a Montgomery, so it is possible. But I'm just...
you may have seen Jacob or Troy.
I probably saw Jacob.
He's on the court right now, actually.
There it is.
13.
It's all coming together. Also, you guys look
nice
absolutely
shot.
nothing alike, so it really isn't.
True. Bad pass to the corner.
Greg Garcia able to pick it up. Jacob not able to hold Greg in the corner. At 13.
Kelsey got 2 in the middle.
Yeah. Nice.
Good shot.
Yeah. Kelsey
still yellow. Greg in the key.
Pick up that offensive rebound. 10 seconds of possession remaining. Pretty nice open shot. Over
2-on-1 the other way. They rolled out of it. Bad pass.
Launches the ball over George. Kelsey able to swoop in. She was really throwing that car around. It's awesome. Keeping that speed up. 6 car.
Nice shot.
Do you recognize the gentleman in the 6 car?
Yellow 6 is Austin.
Austin Kyle?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. As Brett Coonsey.
The middle with the fast car in the key.
Oh!
Dirty.
Establishing dominance early in the game. over fellow Chicagoan Scotty and Greg Garcia. Now we got a sandwich here. It might be
Kelsey with the net shot.
Yeah, so now Jacob and Brett will have a 2-on-1 if they can get the ball down. And
Another
they
turnover.
cannot. Turnovers. My goodness. It's also great because of John Hansen to see. Oh, stand by. We're getting word from I have to step away for a second. Steven, it's all you, sir.
Okay. Got Red working a 3-on-2, not quite. Oh, nice pass underneath and a layup. We got Austin with the ball to Greg. Good wall from Red. Oh, nice shot from Greg over the top.
And I'm back. What did I miss?
You missed a nice mid-court wall from Red, but Greg just shot it over the top.
Yeah. Man, Greg is so nasty.
Yes, sir. Working a 3-on-2 already the other way. They roll out.
Yeah. Bump by
Underneath.
Gary. Looks like Greg
Looking for
should
the
have a
pass.
shot.
Made it out of the key at least.
Man, look at that reach by Beth. Doing all that she can.
Relatively new to playing in defense, but she's doing very well.
Yeah. I mean, what it takes that play just kind of showed. Defense is a mentality of doing absolutely anything you can. And
Nice shot.
and there, you know, the Kelsey in that car that she's been doing such a great job keeping that speed all the way up. As soon as that speed stopped, she and Scotty were dead in the water as Brett was able to get around him. Oh, goodness.
2-on-1 the other way.
It is. There's see if Scotty can interfere with Jacob.
Almost another turnover. Oh, tough play. They keep setting up these 2-on-1s. They just not having trouble getting the ball down to them.
Yeah, Jacob expressing displeasure in the passing decisions and execution of his teammates. I don't know if we have a microphone that caught that or if I just heard him yell it off the court.
I believe there's a microphone there on the bottom left, bottom right of the scoreboard. You can see on the
Okay. Yeah, I see the microphones. I didn't know if we got them hooked up.
I believe
but,
they're live.
it would be ridiculous if I heard him yelling off the court in the room that we're in. Okay.
Okay, pick it for George.
Love that. Jacob.
Still out of midcourt, though.
Yeah, it's two shooters swirling around each other now back to midcourt because neither one was screening. Happens.
George is probably going to shoot this.
And that was the story of my mini tournament team.
Okay, Kelsey racing down.
Nice
fires.
cap. And
Can't
her
get
own
the
rebound. Great. Someone's got to just get
Her and Austin, I believe, are in the same C team, so they have some experience
Oh, Kelsey almost picked that off.
together. Jacob with open. Nice pass.
Kelsey
Nice
trying
shot.
to close it. Take it to finish before it happens. Now, I noticed that there is obviously if you can get a layup.
3-on-2.
That's good. Oh, Greg is wide open. You got a 2-on-1 there over John. Yeah, John stretching around. Okay, well now the game's kind of broken open. The last multiple possessions have been
2-on-1.
Have been layup opportunities and numbers advantages.
Nice shot.
It
Really
is
bullying him with these fast cards.
Yeah, it is wild at times out here now. Looks like Red is going to try and play a bit more of a five-man defense. They just bumped into each other. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold that wall. Okay, it's coming together.
Good recovery.
Greg may have been able to swing around there, but that's all right. Yellow's in a good defensive position. Just waiting for.
Charge it in. Let him right through.
Yeah. See, I'm just waiting for there to be a defensive wall where the offense needs to adjust and start finding screenshots. But right now, there's no need for that. Just keep finding the layups. But like that angle shot early in the possession,
Kelsey was wide open.
It can be, okay to do in that situation. If you see that your teammate has got the right angle, you're guaranteed the rebound. But, boy, I'd love to see, like this. Gary set the screen.
Beautiful.
And then Kelsey able to, in this case, get her own rebound. A little bit of bump in the back there that threw her. They haven't started the key clock. They haven't started the key clock.
They finally started it, but it's been 5 seconds.
It's been well over 5 seconds. Okay, the referee called 5 minutes. And the key clock, we'll get an accidental buzzer here. Yeah, see, there's another example of the screen driving away, coming back. In this case, back to defense, not looking to shoot. But it left Greg without protection to shoot. Nice D by Scotty, throwing off Jacob just enough. As Greg brings the ball out.
Okay, Greg up the middle.
Got a shooting lane. He's dangerous from that range.
You got Austin on the outside. Good pass.
Their defense is in trouble, and they don't see it. Scott's not talking to them.
They need to get back. They got to help them out, especially with the slower cars.
Fortunately, George still has position there.
Oh.
Nobody blocked Greg. Another pass issue. Jacob trying to help George get in.
Good recovery.
Man, keys on.
Yep.
Keys out. Okay, now here's an opportunity for someone to be a screen, find the screen shot. Would have loved to see Jacob crash the center there to be that deep screen.
2-on-1 on the left.
Yeah.
Jacob might already be in. Takes the shot. And 3-on-2 the other way possibly, but they're all
see
now
now
on the same side.
Great rotation there. You see John Hansen come out from goal. You see George immediately fill that space. That's two sharp defensive players. And we're getting an update from Court 2. And in overtime, a very controversial ending there to that game on Court 2. Barrett's team did win in overtime over, that was Tommy Benavidez and Ross Wonderlick's team.
Wonderful shot from Jacob there to pull Red ahead by 2.
And that's Barrett Davis and Brad Reading, Doc, Austin Willis, and Sean Palacios over Tom Ross, Doug, Kiefer, and Jay.
Stuck in the key. And possible delay here. Definitely a delay here. Will they give him points? Yeah, they did give him a point.
Jacob is up and walking around. There's 30 seconds left. That should be, at the very least, an extension. He stepped on the floor with 30 seconds left in the game. There's a seatbelt violation opportunity
they gave
there.
him the 2 points.
That's a huge safety issue. What was he doing?
Oh, nice shot from George. Bring him back in the lead. And good recovery on defense with fast cars.
You can see all the yellow cars shooting up for this last shot opportunity. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, a bit of a controversial ending at halftime here, but not nearly as much as on Court 2. We've got a couple of folks around us. Jay, doesn't look like I've got a microphone available for you.
Yes.
How did overtime go on Court 2? Overtime did not go their way. Hang on a second. Why don't I give you this? Yeah, here's Jay Fania.
A lot of noise going on in there, huh?
Yeah. So coming off of Court 2, walk us through. So the end of the game there, What happened at the end of regulation?
At the end of regulation, coming down, I don't know, probably 10, 15 seconds left. Coming down for a screenshot over Barrett. He's way up high, and I was like, I'm going to take this one. Drained it. Should be worth 4 points. He was definitely extending. You know, we get set up, get defense, get everybody inside, go to 3-point defense, and Brad Reading put a nice pillow block on Ross. I couldn't get over there. Barrett hits a 3, but we're not sure, right? Doug says, no, let's talk. Apparently, the 3 line on that court is the pipe.
Yeah, the pipe is the 3 line.
The pipe is the 3 line, and Barrett was behind the weld, which means he was clearly over the pipe. So, overturn, start off. We're in red. Go down. We don't. I don't know if we didn't convert on the first possession or not, but we didn't make that. And then I think we ended up losing by 7-5. Barrett opened with a 3 on their first possession. Right? Yeah. So then we ended up 7-5 because I hit a 3 at the end of the game in garbage time.
Yeah, right. Well, tough way to go. How was getting, going from losing to we still have a chance in overtime, that emotional swing? It's better probably than you won, and now you got to go back out and do it again.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was nice. It's kind of cool. I mean, I couldn't have, it's like, hey, thanks for arguing, guys. Right. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was like a spark. Hey, let's get out there. We can do this. And we didn't have the same momentum we had going at the end of the game.
How's the car disparity over there?
I think that court's pretty even. There's a couple of them that are a little zippier, but I mean, I don't know. I get in them and they're all zippy, Noah.
You son of a gun.
Well,
80-pound son of a gun.
Can't all have a beautiful body like me.
Yeah, all right. All right. Well, thanks, Jay.
Love you, buddy.
Yes. You too. Okay. Back to live action as we join this game in progress in the second half, and Stephen Montgomery has returned. Kelsey right up the middle. She's going to take it all the way. That 23 car has been the rocket ship all weekend, and look at her back in the defensive wall. Jacob might get around Scotty here. Oh, Scotty, nice turn.
Nice shot.
Stephen, we were talking last night. I was being reminded that
Kelsey on the outside.
You and I and Jacob all played D together in Michigan in 2015.
Correct.
Incredible. Is that Greg Garcia hitting a nice
Been 9
shot?
years now.
Oh, I didn't. No, thank you on the math. Yeah, wow.
Oh, and the key. Oh, bad pass.
Bad bounce pass. Bounce passes are always a bad pass.
Seems like Yellow's doing a good job playing defensively, though, with the slower cars.
Yeah, Red has widened the gap. It was 1 point at halftime, and here they're up by 5. I think they're playing as a team a little bit better.
Took the race shot.
Yeah. And that is Austin Kyle?
Yes. He had his first year in C last year, I believe.
Oh, right on.
Him and Kelsey.
George is getting around Gary there for a 3-on-2.
Jacob up the middle.
Yeah, that should be good. Oh, Greg doing just enough to interfere. Beth
2-on-1. No.
Unable to intercept that. And Austin on the second time. That's just padding stats, giving yourself an offensive rebound. All right, I'd start the possession clock.
They still got 4 men covering Austin. They didn't like that play.
Nice bump by Gary there.
All right, someone needs to go to offense.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Brett or Beth? Okay, John, yeah.
John's rolling up.
Get up
right
there.
Right up the middle. Open look, but he passes.
George on that inside rim that I've become so. Unfortunately, I've become good friends with that part of the rim.
Red's playing 5 back at the moment.
Yeah. And Beth still given the space back there, playing goalie in a deep position. Tough to build a 4-man wall with a goalie back there. As Beth comes out still with a lot of space, Austin able to take an effectively open shot.
Yellow struggling to rotate a 3 up to help the offense.
Yeah, Brett had been a major part of the offense. There's clearly a tactical switch to have Brett either cover somebody or come back,
maybe
or if you're just struggling with the car or something.
John with the rebound, 3 seconds left. Calling for a slash.
Calling for a slash.
Possession.
Brett able to matrix himself out of the way of that pass to avoid a delay of game penalty as it beans Scotty. Kelsey looking for the end around there.
Swarming.
John able to see it and defend it.
Right,
3 on 1. It's a 3
here.
on 1 here. Brett puts it up. George with the offensive rebound, not able to put it back. Keeklak is running. Another one.
You know they're not happy about that one. Uh-oh, Greg right up the middle. Someone touch him. Gets his own rebound, misses again.
Nice. Beth fighting in there, doing enough to keep that layup away from Greg.
Still a 5-point game, 5 minutes to go. Okay, 2 on 1 coming. Great pass. And they convert the layup.
Yellow's right back in this thing. 3-point game with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. Greg Garcia.
Okay. Good job from Red slowing down Yellow's offense.
Great
forcing
wall
them to
there.
rotate the 4.
Jacob up the middle.
Oh, great pass. Can he hit it?
Yeah.
Tough shot.
Getting in the center of the key, you can expect a lot of scoops on you real quick.
Okay. Red seems like they might be slowing it down a little bit. Uh-oh. Can they get the layup?
Ooh, nice pass, nice catch.
2 on 1 developing, possibly.
Excellent work, Kelsey, there blocking up that pass. Greg swimming his way over to that ball. Kelsey creating space on the other side. Austin might be open. Okay.
Pulls John.
Slow it down.
Kelsey's
Yellow's
wide open
set.
underneath.
Kelsey is. Oh, and Gary was actually helping there create some space.
And
for
Austin with
Kelsey.
the rebound.
Nice bump there by Austin. Ooh.
Another rim.
Greg able to get his rebound again. 3 seconds left in the possession.
Oh, and a wild pass.
Another bounce pass.
Straight to Jacob.
Brett is going to be open here.
Okay, so
Jacob
can he hold
set
him?
a screen for that?
Nice angle shot. Still have the key clock on for some reason. It's just an extra horn.
That ball got so deep in
Red is
John's
in the key,
scoop.
though.
Jacob able
nice
to
grab by Jacob.
fight that away, and Brett's got going to pull a lot of defenders away. Nice move. Jacob open up on the backside. A lot of really good. Greg with a nice block. A lot of good car driving to create space in the transition game there by Yellow. Using all the threats that they have.
Seems like both teams have started playing much more tactically, not running and gunning every play.
Still feels a little runny gunny.
A little bit, but. Had the 2 on 1 set up. Just couldn't get the pass down.
Turnovers, man. When they look back at this, I think the Yellow team is going to see that they turned the ball over at least 7 points worth.
Yes. They had several 2 on 1s. They just didn't even get a shot because the pass wasn't good enough. set up anything.
Gary with a nice screen
a
for
really
a long
long
two.
Oh.
Wow, Kelsey with the longest two.
That makes it a 9-point game.
That is mathematically complete.
I believe this is the winner's bracket for the lower division, so neither team will be eliminated.
So it's likely that Kelsey's team with Greg was the favorite to win this, because I'm pretty sure George's team played on court 2 earlier. And
They
so
did. They won their first game by 2 points.
Yeah, and so this would have been, Kelsey's team would have had the bye.
Correct.
So they'd be favored.
So
to
either
win.
first or second seed.
Yeah. John Hanson for 3. Too much power. All right, well, Steven, I think you and I are up.
Yes, I believe court 2 is going to be a little behind because of the overtime,
Oh,
but we will
makes
be up
sense.
shortly,
Yeah,
so I'm going to step away after this game and go prepare.
Yeah, I'll join you, because
We haven't played yet today. We gotta get warm.
Yeah, and we're going against a team that has come through. I think we're playing Joe Tiffany's team.
Oh, team that won in overtime.
Barrett's team won it overtime.
Oh. Never mind. Joe's team played on court 1 earlier. Had a dominant performance from what I heard.
Yeah, that game was not really in question, and Joe was getting pretty warm, and Brad Doby was playing excellent, and we said some very good things about Kyle and Bolte as well, who were also on the court at the time. As a matter of fact, Kyle and Bolte are sitting right here. Do you guys want to hop on the mic as we step away? Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, Steven and I are signing off.
All right, guys, we are back. All right, Bolte's on the mic. Philip.
Yeah, Philip. Pink
Phillip.
Hat. Pink Hat
Phillip.
Philip, yeah. PP.
All right, talk to me about these teams.
Well, you know, Sammy's team has been a dominant force this entire tournament. You know, I think a lot of people questioned how they drafted because they didn't really pick up any defensive-minded people, right? They went all offense where everyone made a run on goalies. and they went the complete opposite, and it's paying off for them, right?
100% paying off because they're like, hey, first to 50.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
First to 50. But what is good is that, you know, it's kind of interesting because Sam and Beckett are kind of taking the role of kind of covering.
Yeah.
You know? And just making sure that they're set on the back. And, you know, between Tim Austin, BJ, and Derek.
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting some points up without having to rely on
a main goalie, right? You know, it's kind of
a main goalie or like a main shooter.
Yep, exactly. They're moving the ball around. They're communicating well. Like, you know, love Derek, but I've never seen Derek play defense, right? And I've seen Derek in the hole more this tournament than I've ever seen him play in the hole.
But it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't played in really 3 years.
No.
And so he's just filling in where he needs to.
Yeah, to get that vision back, right? You know, to kind of watch the flow of everything. It's important. See what they do here.
Now this other team with Barrett and Brad, Doc, they're playing hot.
Very hot.
Really, really well.
Yep.
And in watching them, I think they've become a really defensively sound team.
Very. Yep. With Doc back there holding it down. Barrett's playing a great 4 back there. And, you know.
They're doing this like 3-4 switch between Brad and Barrett, which is working out in their favor.
Yeah.
Look at this. Papa Doc going out for the wedge.
And they just won in overtime on the other court, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a battle for them. Oh, great block.
Nicely done. So who we got in the cars? So we got Brad in 23. You got Barrett in 13. What I've been seeing lately is strong. You know, between like Barrett and Joe, for instance, the jet car, they're throwing into their kind of their secondary shooter.
Yep.
Because they're getting picked up immediately.
Yeah.
And so it still allows, especially on this court, that 23 car is just
a
flying.
Rocket ship.
Yeah.
Rocket ship.
And so it's giving them the space to still put up points.
Yeah, you know, that threw us for a loop last game, right, when they stuck Brad Batigna in that fast car and then put Joe in the slower car, and we were expecting to, you know, double pick Joe, right?
Yep.
And it just never happened, and they were able to create easier shots from it. And you're starting to see more teams do that. Oh,
right in the middle.
Great move.
Oh, he's going to get that 90% of the time.
Yeah. That's a rare miss.
Got a wall up the middle.
You know, BJ's been playing excellent. He's been in yellow 18. He's been shooting lights out. He has been making smart plays.
Yep. My assumption is that they're going to be shooting the ball in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
This yellow team.
Yep.
And it's just because of how lopsided this court is.
Yep. Yeah, you know, that's something we were discussing, right? Is that we did not utilize the clock well enough when we're in the yellow cars.
Yep. And I would assume that red's going to try and tilt it quicker.
Yep. Just like that, you know?
Yep.
Good shot by Brad Reading.
Good rotation by yellow. Clock. Key. Oh, key's not on still.
Ooh, great block, Doc. Doc has some impressive hands.
He's a big boy, man.
And he moves fast.
His hand is fast. What I've been more impressed with is his development on his driving game.
Yeah.
And so positionally, he's in a lot better spot majority of the time.
Yep.
And if you watch him, like he's getting more of that court commander.
That's what I was just about to comment on that, how he's over here dictating where people need to go.
Yep.
And that's huge.
You got to have that from your goalie.
Yep.
And the whole team needs to listen to it.
Exactly. Yeah. Good defensive stop there. Good job by Yellow by holding a high wall there.
Yep. Just have to be careful with this.
Yep. Ooh.
Right. I think Brad would have preferred Sean to dive middle and then he go around, but he's still able.
But Brad still got through, you know? Oh, good block by Beckett.
Yep.
Tough shot, though.
3-on-2. And Sammy's on top.
Yep. Ooh, did he got him? Oh, another great block by Beckett.
I think Timmy's been pretty hot and cold on that rim.
Yes.
There's a couple of games where he just can't miss, and then there's a couple of games where he's just an inch off.
Yeah.
But you've been seeing that a lot in this tournament, where that rim's really doing a number on people.
It is. You know, that first game, I reffed the first game this morning for the lower division, and, you know, I was telling Mikey, I was like, you know, well, it wasn't your mistakes, it was that you guys put up 8 rim shots. You know, that will kill you in a game like this.
How are we not calling the key on that?
I don't know. I don't know who's up in the booth. Work it out, Derek. Work it out. 2-on-1 set up. Oh. I don't know if Brad Shaw saw Sean or not.
Still no key.
Yep.
I wonder if they know how to work the key. Fair statement.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is.
I mean, it's a button that says key.
Yeah, it spells it out. Reading can be a little challenging for us, you know?
Who, Brad?
Great driving by Sammy. A rare miss in the key.
It was good over the top, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he put some pressure on it. Drive around,
yep.
layup. Patton.
Yep. And he's already back on defense.
Yep. Big flies.
It's been like that all weekend.
Yep. You know, traditionally in these kind of tournaments, that jet car usually gets burned out.
Yep. Within
a day or so, but that thing's been just cranking the whole
Old
time.
Faithful. Yeah. Great shot by Sammy. But another 2-on-1.
Passes.
I haven't seen Austin shoot yet. You know, he's been shooting pretty well.
Yeah.
This tournament.
I think he's trying to just with how the cars are right now. I think he's just trying to make sure that he's in the right spot.
Yep.
That 5 car is probably the slowest, maybe on that red side.
Look at Doc moving.
Yeah, that 17 car is. Painting it.
Man.
Two.
Great shot.
Come on, Doc.
Yeah, the rims remind me of like the beams, you know?
Yep. One of the things that Doc's been working on is before practice starts every week. So he comes Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But before practice, he has to make 10 three-pointers before he can start practice. No, I'm not even kidding.
It's like running poles, you know?
It's like, you know, I'm going to hit my 10, and then we can, you know, get going again.
Yeah. He does have a great shot, you know. I mean, it's been getting a lot better, right? It's come a long way in just the past couple of years.
Yep.
Because it's hard for us goalies to get a consistent shot because we don't ever touch the ball. You know, when we touch the ball, it's within 5 seconds, and we're taking a long 3 and trying to get back on defense at the same time.
It's a good little drive in from Brad. They're smart. You just wall this up.
Yep, just like that. Sammy, you know, has been shooting very well this tournament compared to the last couple of nationals, right? You know, I feel like maybe the pressure isn't as on him with, you know, with Beckett.
With so many
shooters,
I think you're right.
And he's just kind of getting to do his thing, right? Because you have to worry about other people now. You have to worry about Timmy. You have to worry about Beckett.
Yep.
Good pick up by Derek. Slow Brad down a little bit. Oh, just drive it right in. Good drive by Austin Willis.
I was shocked he went in on that. With how deep Doc was.
Yeah.
It should have been an easy screen.
Yep.
Overloaded on the right.
Now, do you think this is going to be a problem for the red team going in the second half, being in the yellow cars?
I don't think they have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they have enough, especially with how many shooters that yellow team has. They're going to be flying in these red cars.
Yeah.
Like you really need to have like a 15-point lead against some of these guys to really make it right. Though I will say, holding Sammy's team to 8 points and a half.
Pretty impressive.
That's not easy to do.
No.
All right, halftime. We'll be back.
Red's getting off to a slow start in the red cars.
The second half, 19-16. How would you play this? I mean, red cars are jet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Brad and Barrett's team put enough lead, but they're starting to hit.
Yeah. I mean, you need to get Barrett out of the hole. Barrett needs to be your wedge if that's possible, right? You need to generate offense when you're on yellow, and it's extremely hard, right?
If you just play defense right now and don't put up some points,
it's going to be rough.
It's going to be ugly here.
No matter how good your defense is when you're on yellow, you're still at a disadvantage because of the cars.
Yeah. It's a good shot. He's over the top.
One thing I haven't noticed a lot of teams doing is pulling the big goalie out. Like Doc is somehow always behind that screen.
Well, it's
except for right there, but
there's screen.
Tough shot.
Tough, but rimmed it up.
I mean, look how fast they're already down on top of the key. There was you don't have time to set up a wall to get any kind of defensive motion going.
I tell you what, you may just drain clock at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's a 3-point game. You hit another shot. You're at 5.
You can
try and 30-second possessions right now for an easy shot, but you don't want to give Red more possessions than they get.
Yeah. I think that if you drain it out, you give them 6 more possessions.
7 seconds.
Yeah.
I would have rather seen them make sure that they're defensively sound before taking that shot.
Yeah, now they're in a 3-on-2.
Yeah, you're giving this to them.
Oh, tough shot for Beckett. Man,
ice.
They are ice cold.
There's a hold. Should be a 2-on-1, but these guys are just so fast.
Yeah. But they got 4 back in the wall extremely quick. Now they got a wedge. This is a good shot for Brad right here, especially on top of Derek. Oh, Beckett's there. Good defense.
He's going to shoot this.
Think so?
Right in the middle. He's wanting it.
Oh, he's going to drive all the way in. Wow.
Wow. Now we're at 23-18.
They got to score here.
Full 30 on every single shot going forward for yellow.
Oh, wow. Great block. Doc.
Papa Doc with those fast hands. Full 30.
What do you do here if you're ready? You go for a set of 3, or do you get a quick 2 off?
You're trying to get a quick 2 off, unless they do
No,
that.
now you need a 3.
You have to. You got 7. You're at 7 points behind with 2 minutes left. You're looking at basically 4 possessions.
I don't think they realize the clock. Man, they are just ice cold.
Full clock. What a win.
This is the team that, I think lost 1, maybe 2 games. Two games the entire and dominant performance. When they won big against everybody.
But, I mean, when you come into a game where you're playing this yellow team has been hot this back end of the tournament.
Yeah.
Like, they figured out what their game style was, and, luckily they were able to take advantage of a couple of misses.
Yeah.
It's red.
Yep.
A lot of rims.
Yeah, but I think it's momentum shift, right? I think if you do start red and you do get somewhat of a lead, you can carry that momentum over, right? Like they played slower, they worked the clock down, and they put the pressure on red to score goals. And God, that's rim number 15 there.
16.
Yeah. Just brutal. And Sammy missed a lot of wide open screens to try to take that backdoor shot, and it's just
couple passes, good defensive stops.
Yep.
I think Doc came in clutch for them.
Big time. Big blocks,
It
in the right
allowed,
position.
Yeah, it allowed them to play a little bit more fluid having them back there.
Yeah. And Barrett didn't shoot. Barrett's their best shooter on that team, hands down. And Barrett might have taken 3 or 4 shots.
It'd be nice if every team had a goalie like him.
Yeah.
All right, till the next one.
Yeah.